What's going on, guys? It's Dave here, back again with another video, and bienvenido a Madrid Fan TV. Now, a lot of people were very angry at me after yesterday's match reaction, after our resounding win, 3-0 win against Leganes. But today's video, I'm here to lighten your spirits, people, because today I'm telling 5 things how Real Madrid can beat Liverpool. So, let's get into that. So we welcome back the Champions League, people. A competition we are called the Kings of Europe. Liverpool versus Real Madrid at Anfield. Now, I think, personally, Real Madrid could actually surprise a lot of fans, especially myself. And Ancelotti could be cooking up something extra special to beat this outstanding Liverpool side. A side, may I remind you, that is head and shoulders above every single team in that Premier League. So, 5 things for Real Madrid to do to beat this Liverpool side. So the first thing is to neutralize their high pressing game. As we know, this is Liverpool's forte. They're probably one of the best teams in the world at doing so. And I think Slott's football was not so as high pressing as Klopp's, but what he does exceptionally well is call for 3 players to surround one of the players' opposition. For example, I'm going to take Vinny, for example, and he will call 3 players to surround Vinny and condense the space. So what we need to do is actually hold the ball well and have quick passing, which is precise. That's the problem that we've been dealing with all season. I think our passing is a bit laboured, a bit slow, so it needs to be quicker, more intensity to the passing. So I'm looking for ball-playing midfielders, and if we're going to go for the likes of Camavinga, Valverde, maybe I think Valverde is going to play right back, maybe then Camavinga, Bellingham, and for the likes of, I would call Modric maybe to come into this match, maybe, I'm not sure, but for someone to actually maintain control of possession and actually beat and exploit the press and create gaps in behind for the likes of like Bellingham, Vinny, Mbappe to run onto. So that's the first thing, is to neutralize Liverpool's high pressing game. Next thing is to exploit their wingbacks. Now, we know Trent, especially I'm going to talk about Trent here, and I want Trent to come to Real Madrid. I think he's excellent. He's an excellent playmaker, especially out wide. But for me personally, if we're going to go against him, I'm looking at Vinny here. And Vinny against Trent is going to be probably the main battle that we're going to see all game long. Yeah. And if Vinny's not playing there, and if he's choosing to, and if Ancelotti's choosing to play Vinny in the centre more centrally, and then allow Mbappe to play against Trent and expose his, let's say, lack of pace, then Mbappe can exploit it also. So for me, Trent needs to be a target in this match. And try and catch them on the counter as well, because Trent usually does press quite high up the pitch and likes to overlap, and especially likes to do quick passing interchange with Salah. So let's see here if we can exploit that, get Mbappe, get Vinny, and try and catch them quickly on the break, where they will be left exposed with only Konate and Van Dijk there. So hopefully that could be another thing, is to exploit their wingbacks. The next thing is capitalizing on set pieces, people. Now, as we can see this season, Liverpool are quite shaky. They're quite restless. They look it when they're coming against a corner or set piece outside the box. So I'm looking at our figurehead, the guy, the main man of the moment, Rudiger, to get stuck in there. Or if it's a direct attempt on goal, for example, like Valverde against Leganes, brilliant IQ, low-driven free kicks, all these kind of different things where Vinny, if you're looking at it running at the defense, he's going to trip up. You know, Vinny, this is what's going to happen. Mbappe is going to do the same thing. And they're going to get into areas where Liverpool, the likes of Van Dijk or Konate or anybody, could make a rash challenge. So we're going to look at it every single way. And if it's called the dark arts, then it's called the dark arts. We have to beat Liverpool. So set pieces is another way that we can beat them. Now, the fourth thing is maintaining defensive discipline against Liverpool's front 3. Now, whoever they could play Salah, Núñez, Gakpo. They could play Salah, Diaz, and Gakpo. They could play Salah, Núñez, and Diaz. Whoever they're playing as their front 3, I think it's going to be that one, actually, Núñez, Salah, and Diaz, because they're looking at to hit Real Madrid on the break with pace. And the way Real Madrid push up and they leave Rudiger and they leave Asensio completely in the lurch by themselves with potentially Fran Garcia overlapping and then Valverde overlapping or cutting in the middle, inverting or whatever they're doing, yeah, it's a problem. It's an absolute problem. Yes, Valverde's got pace, but we're talking about Diaz here, guys. We're talking about Diaz. It's going to be a big problem. So we need to neutralize that. I would say just keep a bit more defensive awareness. We need to keep our shape at the back. We need to keep the line in check because, yes, they have pace. But if we are defensively disciplined, then I don't think they can hit us too much, yeah? But if we aren't, then it's going to be goals galore. Trust me on this one. So if Fran Garcia, yeah, I mean, if he's starting and if Asensio and Rudiger and Valverde are starting at that back four, then we just need to keep it on check, honestly, all the time. And if we're attacking with bodies forward, then just keep a mindset where Diaz is, where Salah is, where Nunez is, and just keep them humble throughout the match. If we can keep them humble, then we can keep them from scoring. And the final and fifth thing is maintaining control of the midfield. Now, obviously Liverpool, 3, 4, 5 passes already in Salah, Nunez or Diaz feet. That's how I see them playing, yeah? But Real Madrid, obviously we like to do about 20, 25, 30 passes before we do anything, yeah? Round the back, midfield, sideways, sideways, backwards, backwards. We need to show more intensity. Quick passing, guys. Quick. This is not Leganes we're playing here. This is Liverpool. It's a different ball game. So we just need to be quicker. And players like Bellingham, players like Camavinga, if Camavinga's starting, then these two need to be the center. They need to be the building blocks of this game. Because if they lose control of the ball, then we're finished. I'm telling you right now, we're finished. Because if that press is utilized well from Liverpool's side and they catch us out, then it's done. It's done. We're literally going to be backs against the wall. It's a problem for us. So for us to go to Anfield, maintain the control of the ball is essential. Yeah, essential. I don't care if it's 60, 70% possession. Yeah, if the least chances that they have, the better it is for us to catch them out somehow. Yeah. So we saw what Southampton did. We saw what they did. So let's just go and do exactly the same thing. Yeah, catch them out instantly. With the likes of Vinny, with the likes of Mbappe, use our pace, use it well, and then potentially we could score against Liverpool. So guys, that pretty much rounds up the 5 things that Real Madrid need to do to beat Liverpool at Anfield. But for me, I'm just worried, guys. I'm really worried for this game. I can just say the 5 things, 10 things, 15 things that we can do. But if we don't actually apply them, then there's nothing to be said during a match and Liverpool will outrun us. Trust me on this one. And I'm going to be watching that game with a very close eye because my thoughts are on Ancelotti. And for all my thoughts on Ancelotti, wanting him out at, Real Madrid and, trying to replace him with a new manager, you know what, that is done and dusted for this game. Ancelotti, with his experience and his know-how, needs to just beat Liverpool. And then we can get the ball running in this Champions League properly. Because Lille, AC Milan, horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And we just need to show what Real Madrid can do. Because if we do, then it's a different ball game altogether. And Real Madrid will kick on. I think this game could potentially give us the motivation to actually kick on for the rest of the season. From now, from that Wednesday, when we play Liverpool at Anfield, and literally give every team, including Barcelona, a run for their money. Win La Liga, win Champions League, win Copa del Rey, yeah? And just literally become the kings of Europe once again. That's all I got to say, guys. I mean, yes, I've been negative. Yes, whatever it is, yeah? And if we lose against Liverpool, then there's questions to be asked. There's questions to be asked, yeah? And we need to really just focus on this game massively because it's the Champions League. It's Real Madrid's supposed bread and butter. So that's all I gotta say. Make sure you subscribe, people. Don't forget to like this video. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the 5 things that I've said that we can beat Liverpool with. And then, yeah, that's it. Signing out, guys. Peace. Adios, amigos.